Hello students, welcome to Marine Engineering Tutorials. I am Atul Kumar Gupta and back with a new tutorial. We are presently studying marine boilers. Today we have 34th lecture and the topic is boiler survey. For safe and reliable operation of boiler is regularly surveyed by Classification Society as per survey rules. This tutorial describes the complete procedure of boiler survey in step-by-step manner starting from survey rules, scope of boiler survey, planning for survey, preparing the boiler for inspection, procedure of entry in the boiler and inspection of boiler including close-up inspection and completing the boiler survey under steam through following slides. Inspection and survey of boilers. Purpose. Boiler survey is carried out to ensure that boiler is in safe working condition and will remain so till next survey. Survey interval. After commissioning, the boiler is surveyed every 2 years for initial 8 years and then every year. Maximum extension given between two surveys can be 2.5 years. Equipment covered under the survey. Survey covers the boiler from burner, exhaust gas inlet to funnel top, including all pressure parts, valves and fittings. Method of inspection. Boiler is inspected in open condition on pressure vessel and furnace sites. Any corroded portion or welding seam of the pressure part may be examined by radiography. Pressure part of the boiler may be subjected to hydrostatic testing. All mountings are inspected in dismantled condition. Corroded or wasted mountings may be repaired or replaced. Completion of survey. After closing up the boiler and releasing the steam, operation of safety valves is checked and all safety cutouts are checked for satisfactory operation before the completion of survey. Scope of survey for auxiliary boiler. As the boiler on motor vessel operates continuously except when oil and exhaust gas boilers are independent of each other, there is rarely an opportunity to open the boiler. Thus, all important checks are carried out during the inspection and it is made sure that the boiler will work safely without any trouble until next inspection. Inspection of internal surfaces. The scope of inspection is to clean the boiler's internal surfaces and to check for corrosion and scale formation in the boiler. Complete inspection. A complete inspection means full internal and external examination of all parts of boiler and accessories such as drums, headers, generating and screen tubes, superheater, economizer, air heater and all mountings. Expanded inspection. The examination of boiler may lead the inspector to carry out hydrostatic testing of pressure part and thickness gauging of the plate or studs that appear to be weak to ensure safe working condition of the boiler. Completion of inspection. The inspection is not complete until the boiler has been examined under steam for checking the pressure gauges against a test gauge, testing of water level indicators and protective devices, safety valves adjusted under steam to blow off at required pressures. The oil burning system has been examined. Testing of remote operation for fuel oil shut-off valves. Planning for boiler survey. No requirement of steam. Confirm that steam will not be required when boiler is to be opened for the survey. Availability of time and manpower. Confirm that time and manpower are available for the job. For this purpose, boiler survey is usually synchronized with dry dock survey. Availability of spares. Check for the required spares, which include manhole door joints, gauge glass, packing and steam joints, which may need to be procured. Availability of tools. Check that the tools required, which include gagging tool, torque wrench, rope, chain block, scaffoldings, etc. Special instructions and past records. Check boiler's manual for special instruction and also check past records, which may require close-up inspection of the previous repairs. Briefing to the other engineers about various works involved. Classification society is to be informed about the survey and planned maintenance record. Water testing logs are kept ready for surveyor's inspection. Preparing the boiler for inspection. Before inspection is to be carried out, boiler should be shut down as per following procedure. Information to bridge. As per Chief Engineer instructions regarding stopping the boiler, duty engineer informed the duty officer on the bridge. Changing over machinery to diesel oil. Change over main engine, generator engine and boiler from heavy fuel oil to diesel oil so that starting these again do not cause trouble due to solidified heavy fuel oil in the pipelines. Stopping heavy fuel oil and lubricating oil purifiers. Top up diesel oil service tank. Stop heavy oil and lubricating oil purifiers. Stop heating steam. Stop heating steam to all the tanks and tracing steam to all the line heating. Operate soot blower. Blow the soot before stopping the boiler when equipped with soot blowers. Stop the boiler. Change over from automatic to manual firing mode. Stop the boiler firing and purge the furnace for 3 to 5 minutes. Switch off the power for forced draft fan, fuel oil pump, feed pump and combustion control panel. Hang necessary notices. Isolate the boiler. Close main stop valve and shut off feed water and fuel valves to the boiler. Cool down the boiler. When boiler pressure is about 2 bar, open the vent to prevent formation of vacuum. Let the boiler cool down and blow down the boiler. Opening the manhole. Once sufficiently cooled down, first open top manhole cover while taking all safety precautions. Mark the nuts on the top manhole, slacken the dog nut and secure the stud with a rope. Knock the manhole door gently, but do not open it as it may still contain steam or hot water. On confirming that nothing is coming out, open the door fully with the help of securing rope. Do not immediately open bottom door as the boiler may be hot and relatively cool current of air passing through the boiler may cause a thermal shock. When boiler has sufficiently cooled down, open the bottom manhole door, taking same precautions and also open the furnace side door. Ventilate the furnace. Ventilate the furnace for a period of 12 to 24 hours. Then check for oxygen, flammable vapor and toxic gases. If it is safe, prepare for entry. Preparation for entry. Observe the following points while making an entry in the boiler for inspection. Collect required tools. Prepare a long rope, wooden plank, oxygen analyzer, safety hand lamp and safety torch attached with a rope. Get a pouch to carry tools and keep track of the number of tools to be brought into the boiler. Wear personal protective equipment. Wear personal protective equipment which may include helmet, safety goggles, safety shoes, hand gloves, etc. Keep emergency equipment in readiness. Keep a breathing apparatus and resuscitator in readiness. Remain in communication and ensure proper lighting. Make safe entry. Check boiler internals before making an entry, such as foothold and handhold. Ensure cleanliness. All types of boiler pose extremely hazardous conditions, such as high temperature, abrasive and chemical, aggressive fuel constituent. Cleanliness should be ensured in water and gas sites. Survey procedure for marine boilers. Initial inspection. Visual inspection is made to ascertain the general boiler condition before it is cleaned. Review of past records. Previous records are examined and notes of previous defects or repairs taken for paying special attention during inspection. Inspection of the pressure part. After cleaning, steam drum is examined internally and externally together with its mountings. Top headers, economizer, and superheater headers can be inspected before entering the water drum. Under the boiler, any mounting and supports are examined. Boiler, economizer, and air heaters are examined internally and externally as much as accessible. Thickness of the plate and tube to be determined by ultrasonic testing. Pressure part may be subjected to hydrostatic testing when considered necessary. Inspection of gas site. Inspection of gas site is carried out after closing the water side in order to prevent entry of grease or dirt into the water space. On the gas side, furnace is examined first, which may require erection of staging in case of roof firing. Then superheater, economizer, and air preheater may be examined. Boiler casing, supports, etc. are examined to see that they are in good order and allow free expansion. Burner, including its carrier and associated pipework, is visually examined. A typical inspection route. The sketch shows a typical inspection route during the survey. Surveyor may start with external examination of the boiler. Steam drum is then internally examined. Next, the boiler mountings are examined. Surveyor examines water wall headers and other headers externally. Some plugs and handholds are removed to see the inside condition. Furnace. Surveyor then enters the furnace to check the condition of refractory. Water walls are examined for any defects. Before leaving the furnace, condition of screen tubes is checked. Water drum is then inspected for any wastage or sludge accumulation. Superheater is examined for its support. Lastly, economizer is inspected along with its headers. This is how the boiler is examined so that no part is missed out. Close-up inspection during boiler survey. Steam drum. The steam drum is one of the important parts of the boiler which acts as reservoir for the steam generated and for water required for the boiler. Most of the boiler mountings are equipped on the steam drum and it should possess sufficient strength to withstand the high temperature and pressure of the steam generated. Check the steam drum for corrosion, scaling and pitting. Manhole seats and surface condition. Condition of the feed pipe, scum blowdown pan and pipe and inside parts for choking, security and leakage. feed regulators, feed and check valves, water gauge fittings, and safety valves to be examined. Pay attention to securing arrangement of the valve chest to the drum nozzles. Generating screen and superheater tubes. While inspecting the generating screen and superheater tubes, check tubes for corrosion, excessive deposits, flare cracking, and pitting. Internal and external examination of superheaters, paying special attention to thermal crack at the headers due to high stress setup across the thick welded section. Check the superheater drains, vent valves, and handhole openings. Check for deposit accumulation in the header. Headers. Check for pitting and corrosion of headers, rear walls, floor, roof, and side water wall tubes. Sufficient doors or handhole plugs to be removed for assessment of internal condition of headers and tubes. Inspection for deposits of sludge must be carried out during the survey. Inspect handhole, plates, and stud threads. Check for freedom of expansion of drum and header. Examine the header drain valves. Furnace and casing. Welded connections from drum to casing to be checked for any possible damage creating gas leakage. Areas of drum not protected by tubes should be checked for heat radiation and shielded refractory. Check for casing defects for possible gas or air leakage. Thermal cracking of the refractory material to be checked. Inspection under steaming up. After the inspection, boiler is closed up, gradually warmed up, and steam raised and inspection carried out under steam. Pressure gauge is checked against a test gauge or got calibrated from the approved workshop. Water level indicators and protective devices, which include low water level and flame failure trips, must be tested. Safety valves adjusted to their correct flow of pressures. Automatic operation and fuel oil system checked under pressure, and remote operated cutoff gear is tested. This completes the study of boiler survey. This book is written by me and covers all the topics as per Indian Maritime University syllabus. It is also recommended by Indian Maritime University as a reference book. It clarifies the concepts with simple illustrations. This book also provides answers to all the questions which have appeared in the examination conducted by Indian Maritime University. This book can help the students in preparing for the exam and also to work on the ship boiler safety. Hope you have liked the lecture. You can write your feedback in the comment box. If you have liked the tutorial, you may share it with your friends. You may subscribe to the channel for getting notification about the new tutorials. I will be back with a new lecture shortly. Thanks for watching till the end.